Yeah, and it eventually warms these chairs up. You'll sit in that chair, it's like that. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, today when I was still a groundskeeper, I got all that out of there, but it's obviously rained some more. Yeah. It's probably right now, probably about, oh God, I don't know. I can't tell, actually, tell you the truth.
Maybe like
40 degrees.
40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked somebody, I guess it doesn't snow very often in London.
It should.
You would think so.
Being how cold it gets.
I mean, you see all those movies about London, they always got Charles Dickens movies, I don't know, like, you know, Oliver Twist, The Christmas, they always got snow. But I hear that's really rare. This is one of the world's great cigars. This is a big luxury for me. This cigar is expensive. Hard to get in America.
I've heard of it, but I've never smoked it.
Yeah, it's all those, you know, it's all those, the big movie stars. A lot. Very popular cigar. You can't get them in America. You can get them where you in Dubai or any of those places. I had a friend who's a sheikh. I can't remember his name. He had bought the place in Antigua. It was a London club, St. James London Club, which started in London.
The St. James London Club. I stayed there.
They had it in
Is it still
Hollywood.
the same?
In Hollywood, or down in Antigua.
No, there was
one here. Yeah, there's one here.
Then
they opened
one. Then there's one in Hollywood. Too.
Right, that closed. But then there was one in Antigua, and then when they were selling all those clubs, I mean, they're all gone. He bought that, the sheikh from Saudi Arabia, I think. And I went there with my wife and kids two or three times, and he was a big cigar smoker. And he had all these guys waiting at the screen. He would see me and go. He would just go, bring Dirk. I mean, they were just everywhere with humidors and whatever you want. He was a host. He had a couple parties there that I'll never forget them. You know, there's a lot of Jeremy Irons was there, and you know, some.
We're
interesting in Antigua, yeah.
Antigua.
I don't know if the club is still there. I'm sure it is. It was quite extensive, beautiful.
Oh, they're talking. What did they say?
Are they eating? No. Did it count? It got quiet.
Yeah, they were. Everything's locked.
There's the city. I hear the town. I hear traffic.
You hear it? Can you imagine being incarcerated and you can't? I mean, you like in like a small stall for 30 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
30 years, yeah. And there's, you know. The only good thing is you get to watch TV and read books.
Yeah,
Well, you couldn't. Otherwise,
you do get. I know.
His job. He doesn't wait for anything. In fact, if he's waiting, he's fired. He's got to make sure this movie gets going, gets moving, happens. And he's the one that says, I need food. Get me food now. Food, I want this change. Get rid of that heater. Move that heater over here. Bring the actors in. Okay, we're going to hurt. No, lose that act. We don't want that. No, replace that actor. Okay, move this. So all of a sudden, he's like, I thought,
in a different world. Yeah.
A lifetime of doing that.
But I don't think he.
Huh? Wind again.
Yeah.
And I wondered, I thought, boy, you take, I mean, I don't know any directors that would be able to deal with this, except me. But I'm not really a director. I've directed, but I've also spent most of my life being an actor where you wait. So, I don't know. I think he was just too old, quite frankly.
Is it raining?
Hmm?
Yeah,
No.
it's
Oh,
a little drizzle.
misting.
It's a fine mist.
Oh, it is. It is.
What is that?
What's that suitcase doing there? I thought they put them all in the...
No, the light is still there.
Yeah, but didn't they put all their stuff in there? Well... And one.
Yeah.
My kid's a big time. I mean, there's no logo or anything, but my kid can play street. I told you, he plays street ball. So he's a big fan of that thing. We watch it, and we watch the whole tour, that whole.
Yeah, those guys they're good, huh?
Yeah, well, that's my kid plays that. I told you, the white kid that plays. That's my kid. Oh, forget it. He's playing with a bunch of white kids now that can't play the game, so he's kind of handicapped. I sat to him, I said, let's move, let's go. I mean, he had offers to play in L.A. because in the summers he'd be down with his mom, so there's a couple schools that wanted him.
Part of the tour?
No. But I mean, no, but he had offered to play in high school, in middle school. There were middle schools that wanted to come see her and then go into the high school, Campbell Hall. But he loves it there, and then there's some big schools in Montana that he wants to keep playing for this school. Bless his heart, and he's making the team as good as he can. I'm missing 7 games. I get so depressed when I think about it. But he and he doesn't. Of course, you can't. You don't. Half of that stuff is ill. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. He goes out, plays any game, goes in, and wherever we are, pick up games and stuff. And he's at Laker camp. He
likes the Lakers.
First or second guy in terms of at Laker camp. He's been going there. He's what am I saying? What can I say? Now he's like. He's the man at Laker camp, for his age. They all know him, and he's got all kinds of friends. This year he's going to stay for 2 weeks, but yeah, a lot of those guys are former Lakers, and he gets drafted first. They have an NBA draft at the beginning of camp to pick the teams, and the coaches all draft. Yeah, he can shoot hoops, I'll tell you.
It's going to be too
all
bad.
that stuff, then you go the layup and then between the legs and the left hand on the opposite side and all that stuff.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's got rhythm.
The 360s, up in the 360s, and then
How tall is he?
6 feet. Yeah. He'd like to be 6'2" or 3, but he might get there. I say my older son is 6'2", and he was 5'10" when he got out of high school. So, and my brother's 6'2". My sister's my height, 5'10". I was the runt. So.
Yeah.